Good morning, 47. Your destination is the Hitman Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello everyone, welcome back. More Hitman 2. Today we're at Bangkok, Thailand. Here's our loadout. Having lethal pills again because we're going to be using poison once again. Got coins this time, and we're at the default location, Riverside Landing. Going to be playing on Master again, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Welcome to Bangkok, 47. Ken Morgan has booked the Queen Suite but has yet to check in. You will find him in and around the restaurant. Oddly enough, Jordan Cross seems completely unaware of his presence. Cross and the Class have set up a recording studio in the Emperor's Suite on the 3rd floor. Private security around Cross and his entourage is highly capable. Still, I'm sure you can find your way into his inner circle. After all, today is Jordan Cross's 27th birthday.
An age when rock stars die.
Good luck.
But anyway, we're just going to jump straight in. Route is not going to be the most efficient because we watched that intro basically. And because I'm a bit shit. But mostly because we watched that intro. Watching that intro, everything moves, like, during that time. So, Ken Morgan is coming here, he's going to sample some food. He samples the 3rd dish first, then he goes to the 4th, 5th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So, if you get here by skipping the intro before he does, you can poison the 3rd dish and he's dead straight away. But we didn't, so we're going to have to wait a little bit for him to move off and for other people to be in the right place so we can poison the 4th dish. While we wait, I want to talk about the future of this series. Because I realised that Hitman 3 releases on January the 20th. I didn't realise it released so soon. I'm obviously going to buy it because it's a fucking sick game franchise, I love it. But my plan was to finish these legacy missions from Hitman 1 by the end of the month. So we have Colorado next week, Hokkaido the week after, and then the week after that I want to do the 3 bonus missions, 2 of which are in Sapienza and 1 in Marrakesh, all in one video hopefully. Suit only silent assassin. And then after that, at the start of February, start Hitman 2. But because of Hitman 3 releasing, I want to, at the start of February, probably start alternating between Hitman 3 and Hitman 2. So, do the Hitman 3 missions first, like, attempts, looking around for new opportunities, new disguises, all that shit. And do the Hitman 2 missions, suit only silent assassin. So then, by the time I've done the Hitman 2 missions, I should be also be able to do the Hitman 3 missions in suit only silent assassin. I think that's a good plan. And then after all of that, I'll probably eventually do Patient Zero, which is a, like, bonus content for Hitman 1. Which is also available in Hitman 2, but it's just a bit and it's all in like levels we've already been to, so that's why I don't care enough to do it during, well, until like later. So we wait for that chef there to turn around. We poison this dish. It only takes a couple of seconds, and we're good. Do not go into the main lobby. There's a camera there. The location for the recording device is fucking awful with this level. We will not even be going on the same floor as the recording device, I don't think. So, don't bother with it. Instead, we're going to come up here. This area of the hotel is all like fine, no one gives a shit. Everyone's allowed to be here. Gotta wait for that door to close because there is a camera here. And like I said, we need to get rid of these cameras. Because there are 3 cameras in a way, we need to shoot all 3 of them. Then we need to get our gun out here. Shoot there, bullet impact notice. Then put our gun away. They don't notice that we're not meant to be here because they're obviously panicking about the bullet shot. If we still had a gun out, then they'll be like, obviously, you're probably the guy who just shot a bullet next to us. Are you trying to fucking kill us? But otherwise, they're okay with it. Just like this guy, he's going to panic a little bit so we can just walk past. And then we're going to look into this room. He is in the right position, but because he was already in there, I was about to say, I don't know how much longer he's going to be looking at that TV, and it wasn't that much longer, as it seems. So we're going to have to wait for him to start moving again. This guy is going to look around there, apparently. About the camera, I guess. Don't know why he was looking in that bit specifically, but why not? He's going to turn around and look at the TV. I'm going to sneak in. We're going to get out that pool ball I picked up. Close this door. I said, close this door. You're fine. You can knock him out first, but it's usually better to close the door first before you knock him out. Then drag him over here. No one's coming in here, but we will be exiting that way, so I don't want to leave it open and somebody like, yo, what's Dave doing laying on the floor in that fucking room, eh? So we're just going to tuck him around the corner a little bit. Make it look like he just fell out of bed. No? The guys who just entered that room into our right are the next problem we need to deal with. So we need to wait for them to come back into the room behind me. So before we do that, I'm just going to lean for luck. Look down on all the fucking peasants down there. They're going to stop leaning because they're going to start coming back into this room. I'm just going to hug the edge so that they are guaranteed not to see us. They're going to be looking forward, so I'm going to pick up this crowbar. And then I'm going to lure them back in here. But one at a time, so I can beat the fuck out of them with a crowbar. I think if you take out one of these guards, then the other one never comes back into this room. But I'm not 100% sure that that is the case, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for those doors to automatically close. I'm going to yeet a fucking crowbar into its head. The reason why I waited for the door to close is because if you don't, then they might hear the sound of the crowbar falling after he gets hit in the head. And then they'll be like, oh, I've got to come and investigate. And you probably won't have enough time to hide the body. Going to get the other guy coming in. He's going to walk through the door and be like, there's a fucking gun on the ground. Why is there a gun on the ground? Just like we did in Marrakesh. Just to distract him a bit longer. We'll wait for the doors to close again. Well, you dropped that. Well, not at the gun specifically, but you dropped a gun exactly like it as well. Now, next is going to be the worst part of this. And because I've already failed this part 2 times, I'm going to save just in case. Hopefully, I don't need to use this. I hope I can get through this part in 1 take. Alright, I had to use the save. It wasn't initially because of these guys, it was initially because of someone else, but these guys have also screwed me up since then as well. Because they're fucking assholes. And they apparently didn't hear that coin, I guess. Okay, he heard that one, so he goes, They both walked together because apparently they're better trained than Jordan Cross's bodyguards, I guess. And that's what makes these guys a pain in the fucking ass. Okay. You heard that one, didn't you? Yes, you did. Because you have to take them both out very quickly. That's easier said than done. Take him out. Then as he... Yeah. So, that's how you want to do it. You want to do it when he's going to be, like, leaning down to pick up the coin. No one comes in here, so I'm just going to put them together where they belong. And resist the urge to break their necks, because I fucking hate them. you can just smother your friend, I guess. There you go. That works. 47 weighs 47. Gotta remember that. And then we're gonna shoot the mirror out of frustration. Next is waiting for Jordan Cross to come back down here. He's gonna come into this recording booth where we could shoot him in the back of the head. No one notices, apparently. Don't know why. Don't know if that's a one-way mirror or whatever. We will have to move his body because otherwise they will eventually find it. But they don't notice initially. I don't get it. But I'm going to cut until Jordan Cross starts making his way down here. Alright. Jordan Cross is slowly making his way down the stairs. It wasn't that long. So, you know, didn't have to cut out too much. You didn't miss too much. Unlike fucking Marrakesh where he had to sit there for like 5 minutes waiting for Zaydan to eat his food. But he's just going to walk in here, knowing that the most dangerous predator is behind him. A bold man. But yeah, he's going to open that door, and then we're going to shoot him in the back of the head. And then we're going to run in behind him. I guess he's too busy looking at all his little fucking sound mixing equipment and all that shit to notice that John Cross just got shot in the back of the head. I'm gonna, you know, quickly cover up this murder. He had one too many to drink, and he started puking in the bathroom where he accidentally fell in and started drowning, and in his frustration, he accidentally pulled out a loaded pistol and shot himself in the back of the head. That is our story. That's our cover story. Stick to it. But no, obviously, they will know that he got shot in the back of the head, so we got to keep him hidden. He didn't accidentally shoot himself or nothing. Wait for him to turn back around and look at the TV again. Okay. I can make it out just before the guy who went for a piss turns around. He will notice us for a second and then be like, oh, what's that? But we can, as long as you walk, you can get past. This guy is the guy who screwed me. You want to get a bit close, throw a coin, and you want to do all of this. If your timing's right, he won't turn around before you throw the coin. If it's wrong, he will. And that's when you're just going to have to adapt. Or fuck up, like I did. But once you're off there, you're fine for now. There's one little complication left. As you can see, that exit there is locked. So is another one somewhere else. It's not even showing up available yet. That one is the only one we can go out of. Because that requires a key, and it also has men guarding it. Once again, do not go through the main lobby because you'll be spotted by a camera. Don't want that. Instead, we're going to go down here because that guy there, those guys there, that's technically trespassing over there, I'm pretty sure. And I also don't know where the key is. I don't care because I'm just going to sneak out through the basement instead. Pretty sure this guy will not see me if I go in there. Yeah, so here's our last camera, and we've got 2 guys here. I'm gonna wait for this guy to go past and start chilling with his mate. Then I'll shoot it. We only need to take out one of them. So he's gonna be like, oh, what the hell is that? Okay, he's gonna come over here apparently. Instead, ooh, I was about to say we could subdue him, but I guess he would just fuck off and he would never notice us. That was close. That was very close. So we want to wait for him to start going off to the right again. He'll be down at the other end of the hallway for about like 5 seconds or so. Plenty of time for us to take out his buddy. Yep, we just do that. and then we walk out. Easy. I'd say easy, but we had to use safe, but whatever. It was too much of a pain in the ass for me not to, you know? I had to do it. I think, is that my first time doing it suit only client assassin on Hitman 2? I think it is. So I did it back, you know, when I only had Hitman 1, but I haven't gone back and done every single one suit only silent assassin and everything because, well, I played the Hitman 1 missions a fuck ton and got a bit burnt out by the time I started playing Hitman 2, and it was too much like, I just want to play the Hitman 2 missions, you know? But, ooh, didn't get 20 location mastery. What do I get, though? Some undercover shit. Maybe when we come back, we'll get that last mastery.
The body of billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross was discovered earlier this evening, slain by multiple gunshot wounds. Cross was scandalously kidnapped this morning at the funeral of his only son, acclaimed rock musician Jordan Cross. The notorious recluse Thomas Cross has not left Park Island in years, and authorities are now looking into a connection between the two gangs.
This was no coincidence.
Not by a long shot. Thomas Cross had billions in hidden offshore accounts, all stripped clean within hours of the kidnapping. Someone wanted the son dead to lure out the father. Someone smart enough to stay in the shadows while we did the wet work, and the Highmores picked up the check.
A shadow client. Someone got rich. The contract was just. That was a sound problem.
I know you don't care about politics, 47. But ICA is neutral, always has been. Can't allow ourselves to be manipulated. Besides,
It's happened before.
Italy, Morocco, Paris. All our clients got their intel the same way. Anonymous tips from a hidden source. Each contract perfectly legit, yet part of a grander design.
I don't see the pattern.
Somebody does. The board has asked us to chase down this shadow client, and our analysts are closing in as we speak.
I know that tone.
Someone's playing a game, 47. The question is, against whom?
Well, there's Bangkok, and you know, as I said before, outlined my plans for the release of Hitman 3 and continue in Hitman 2. But for next week, we're going to go to Colorado and do the mission Freedom Fighters. Till then, I'll see you later.